Fender is celebrating the 75th anniversary of the iconic Telecaster with a range of new guitars this year, and I am fortunate enough to have the 75th anniversary American Ultra 2 Tele in my hands. And the first thing that just leaps out of the screen is this incredible finish on here. You've got this gold that kind of changes color. There's some rose in there. There's some emerald green. It's matched with black chrome hardware on here and a very cool switching system on here. I think a lot of people balk at anything that isn't a 3-saddle bridge, single coil, 3-way switch on a Tele. That's fair enough. I'm not here to convince you that that's not the ultimate Telecaster, but it is very cool to see an Ultra 2 spec Tele out there that is just incredibly comfortable straight out of the box, and that can be set up to play just about anything you want. And as we heard in that intro, it takes those screaming bends and liquid leads really well. A couple of the interesting specs on this guitar, as you can see, there is a Fender noiseless single coil Telecaster pickup in the neck position, and they've got this blade humbucker in the bridge. This is hooked up to a 3-way switch with not one, but 2 S1 switches on here. If you depress the S1 switch on the volume control, that's going to connect both pickups in series. That's something that I really like on the Fender 4-way switch mod that they sell. The tone control S1 switch will connect the bridge humbucker in parallel instead of series. That's another thing that I love on a Tele style guitar. So you can have that big, thick, meaty stacked humbucker, or you can get more of a bitey nasal tone in the parallel position. Of course, if you've got the S1 switch on the volume engaged, so both pickups are in series, you can engage the bridge pickup in parallel. So it's like a noiseless single coil and a parallel humbucker together in series. There's a lot of options on here. Little details like the way the switch is angled. It's got the same modern D neck profile that the rest of the Ultra series has. I absolutely love that, especially on my Ultra 2 Strat. And you can see the Ultra 2 Meteora hanging on the wall there. Very similar. This one, like the Meteora, has an ebony fretboard. There's some very classy inlays, and the overall fit and finish on this one is superb. Let's hear some tones in isolation, and then I'm going to pull some big, thick, chunky riffs on this thing, because one thing that I love about this format of guitar with the fixed bridge on here, the ebony board, you can get that super tight, aggressive chugga that I don't think everyone associates with a Tele. But as we all know, Teles can do anything. Let's get started with something clean-ish. If you want to keep track of the pickup positions on here, I will put them up on the screen. But to get started, I have both S1 switches disabled. So we're going to have the neck pickup, both pickups in parallel, and then the stacked bridge pickup. I will then let you hear the parallel bridge pickup, which is activated by pushing the S1 switch on the tone control. Then we'll hear both pickups in series, which is activated by pressing the S1 switch on the volume control. Let's go. Like that neck pickup, it is super fat and sweet without being overly bassy or flubby. The bridge pickup is super hot in the series configuration, and we'll move on to some more gain in a second to make use of that. I do appreciate being able to put it in that parallel mode, which to me sounds a little more like a traditional Tele sort of twang that you get out of it. And then being able to have the bridge pickup in parallel in series with the neck pickup, or the bridge pickup in parallel with a neck pickup are really nice options on there. So I think there's 7 different switching options that you've got on there with the 2 S1 switches and the humble 3-way. Let's add a little bit more drive on there, and I'll just noodle around and play around with the volume and tone controls on the guitar. Again, we'll start in the neck position on here. I really like the sound of that noiseless neck pickup on there. I think Fender have been doing a great job recently with their pickups, especially on the Ultra series. I love the Haymaker pickup that's in the Meteora and the Ultra 2 Strat. I really like this noiseless neck pickup as well as this stacked pickup over here. I like that putting it in the parallel mode isn't too screechy or ear-piercing. I will say as well, having all these different switching options on here kind of sounds like they live in a similar tonal area. Some modern guitars will give you a lot of switching options, but some of them will be super dark and fat and others will be outrageously bright. And I think the idea there is that you might set up the guitar, say for your super fat sounds for one song, for the super bright sounds on another song, but switching from the super fat sound to the super bright thing doesn't really work. I can switch between all of those and it's not massively different. Nothing's too tinny, nothing's too bassy on there. So I think they've done a great job with the pickup system on here. Having said that, let's go to the giant Chungus now. If you've been watching the channel for the last few years, you would know that I'm a massive fan of the Fender Ultra 2 series. I genuinely believe they are some of the best guitars Fender have ever made. And if you're looking for non-vintage spec and you really want a modern instrument that still has that classic look, it really is hard to go past them, in my opinion. I think a lot of people assume with any large-scale production guitar that you have to do a lot of mods to it to get the best out of it and to make it your own, so to speak. But what I've found with the Ultra 2 Strat, the Meteora, and now this guitar is that given all the onboard options, I think these really speak for themselves, and having that modern D neck profile, the compound radius, locking tuners, in this case, the six saddle Tele bridge, with the control layout that is out of the way from my picking hand. I really, really appreciate that. This is easily one of the most comfortable Fender guitars I have ever played, and I love that I can tune it down and absolutely chunk out on it. It looks so impressive on here, and I have to admit, I do love a matching painted headstock as well. I know that's another divisive topic for a lot of Fender fans. You can let me know if you're a painted headstock person in the comment section below. But overall, this one has been immense fun. I knew I'd like it. I love Telecasters. Who doesn't love a good Tele? But having something that I think kind of retains the core Telecaster elements with the switching layout and the pickup setup on there, but dragging it kicking and screaming into the 21st century is a great thing. And this really feels like a case that Fender are putting these guitars, which are production guitars, up against some more boutique and custom shop instruments. If you're looking for a high-end American-made guitar, like I would say with the Strat, the Meteor, or anything else in the Ultra 2 series, I think it's pretty hard to go wrong. They probably make a guitar that will be around your desired spec point. For now, though, I'm going to play you all out with some more tones on this wonderful guitar. Big thank you to Heath and the team at Fender Australia for making this video happen. Let me know if you'd like to see some more videos with this guitar and what you would like me to play on it. Until next time, go and grab your guitar and make some loud, greasy guitar noises, and I'll see you on the next one.